Despite calls from the UN and aid groups for humanitarian access, Israel says it will keep the blockade in place. Defense Minister Israel Katz described it as a pressure lever on Hamas, whereas the British consulate in Jerusalem condemned recent settler attacks in the occupied West Bank, including the destruction of donor-funded shelters. Along with diplomats from countries like France, Germany, and Spain, the UK renewed its opposition to Israeli settlements, calling them illegal under international law and a major obstacle to peace and a two-state solution. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has warned that the U.S. will stop efforts to broker peace between Russia and Ukraine within days if no progress is made. He said that the U.S. has other priorities and will not continue talks indefinitely. Despite early hopes from Trump administration, no full truce has been reached. After a meeting in Paris with European leaders, Rubio said a decision must be made soon about whether peace is possible. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said Russia remains open to talks, but the negotiations are difficult. The US plans to start charging Chinese ship port fees in a bid to boost its own shipbuilding industry and reduce China's control over the global shipping sector. Starting mid-October, Chinese ship owners and operators will pay $50 per ton of cargo, with the amount rising by $30 each year for 3 years. Additional charges apply based on a container count or vehicle numbers on board. Ships built in China will also face fees starting at $18 per ton or $120 per container. The charges apply only once per trip and are capped at 5 times per year. Some vessels, like empty bulk carriers and ships moving goods between US ports or to nearby islands and territories, are exempt. And lastly, on global news, a British couple were among 4 people killed when a cable car crashed near Naples, Italy, after one of its support cables snapped on Thursday. Local officials said the car fell while nearing the top of the mountain. A 5th person, believed to be a tourist, was seriously injured and taken to the hospital, but is now in stable condition. 16 others were safely rescued from another cabin on the same line. Authorities have launched a criminal investigation. The cable car had passed a safety inspection 2 weeks earlier. And that's it from the global scene. Rebecca Goffey reporting for BTV News.